Hi, I'm Nick, and today we're going to show you how to resolve iOS WCAG contrast violations. WCAG 2.1 defines two rules pertaining to text contrast. First, we have WCAG 1.4.3, which states a minimum text contrast ratio. For larger fonts, this is going to be 1 to 3, and for smaller fonts, this is going to be 1 to 4.5. And then expanding upon this, we have an enhanced contrast ratio as success criterion, which is WCAG 1.4.6, which defines a preferred contrast ratio of 1 to 4.5 for smaller or for larger fonts, and then 1 to 7 for smaller fonts. The intent of the success criterion is to provide enough contrast between the text and its background throughout your application so that it can be read by users with moderately low vision without the need for an additional contrast-enhancing assistive technology. For more details on the specifics of WCAG contrast violations, check out this link here. Link also in the description down below. Let's go ahead and fix a contrast violation with help of the Mesmer accessibility audit. But first, did you know that the subscribed button has sufficient contrast? Here, we have a contrast violation. We can explore the app map to find the screen containing this violation. Now that we know where this violation is located, let's pull it up on our emulator so we can take a better look. From our emulator, we can use the tool Color Contrast Analyzer, link in the description down below, to determine the contrast ratio between the foreground and its background. Here we can clearly see that the foreground text and the background only have a contrast ratio of 1.4 to 1, thus causing us to have a failure of all contrast success criterion within the WCAG specifications. From our main storyboard, we can modify the color of this text to ensure that it has a larger contrast ratio. Now that we've modified the text, we can once again pull up Color Contrast Analyzer and sample the background and foreground to make sure that we have sufficient contrast within this text. Here we can see now we have a contrast ratio of 6.7 to 1, which passes even the enhanced success criteria, which has a AAA status, which is the highest level of accessibility for large text, thus resolving this violation. And just like that, we resolved our iOS WCAG contrast violation. What type of violation would you like to see us resolve next? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and happy developing.